Are you just changing hands? Yeah. Good. I've got time to go to the bathroom.
Go on. Tissues. Yeah. Do you need them? Right.
Second semi-final of the Men's Australian Open 2016 between John Lumley at the service end, Ben Matthews at the receiver's end. Best of 5 first to 6 game sets. John Lumley to serve. Lovell. Good luck. Here's the second gallery. Low. Chase better than the last gallery. 2 chases. Chase the second gallery. Better than the last. 15 love to the server. Love server leads, and the first chase is the second gallery. Second gallery. All chase better than the last gallery. Time this. Go. Door, 30-15. Sorry, not got it. 40-15 and 1 chase. Chase the door. Thanks, John. .40-15 to the receiver, chase the door. Chase the door. That's 30-40. Gallery, juice. Advantage to the receiver, chase the last gallery. Advantage to the receiver, chase the last gallery. Chase the last. Juice. Advantage to the receiver. Game, that's the first game. First game of the first set. There's the second gallery.
We're back with you in the commentary box from the mezzanine at RMGC. And I've got with me a doyen of the club, Philip Barker.
That's very kind.
Welcome, Philip.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
15 love.
Is this the first time you've been in the commentary box, Philip?
Yes, I'm a total novice. I've led a very sheltered life.
Beautiful. Well, you'll be just exactly like all of us.
Oh, nice.
Good finish by John.
Two very talented young players. Not that I know a great deal about their game. Good lads.
One chase, second gallery.
Well, what was terrific is the last match that we just witnessed. In the first semi, we had just a brilliant exhibition by two seasoned players, particularly Rob Fay, current world champion. He had a beautiful five-setter against Chris Chapman, and now we're seeing the younger brigade coming through. John Lumley, he's out here with his family playing in the just giving us a wink up in the commentary box here. John's out here with his whole family, which is terrific. They're all playing in the boomerang, and John's about to serve. He's got off to a pretty good start here.
As Fred, the earlier match was very, very high standard and it's superbly competitive chapters.
That's brilliant. These guys have got off to a quick one too. This is Chappie got off to a flying start against Rob in the last set, and I think these guys will be reasonably evenly matched. Although the favourite player is up the receivers end at the moment with Ben, but you have to play himself in here a little. The quick starter here by the young fella in John Lumley.
Advantage to the receiver.
How old is John? Is he 20?
Yes, early 20s.
My daughter's junior tonic.
Oh, right, okay. So apparently your water in the commentary box is gin and tonic, is it?
Well, I need a gin and tonic.
There, Philip? I think we all do, particularly after that last match.
It was outstanding, very, very high standard. And the score 6-1 each way. The latter sets, a little misleading. It's very tight. Almost every game is very, very tight.
Advantage to the server, chase the last gallery.
John has that double-handed backhand, as you just saw there. Didn't quite execute it.
Is he the only one currently using a double-handed backhand? I remember seeing James Mayle here many years ago in a challenge. It must be 15 or 16 years ago. But he's ambidextrous, so
he can play either side. Yeah.
Last gallery, chase the last.
Well, John's been playing for a long time, so he started just to be able to hold the racket. Originally playing tennis, of course, so And he's just grown up like that. And his sister Tara also plays double-handed backhand.
Yes, right.
So 1 game all, Ben's on the board.
It's worse than the last gallery.
I like the way these two fellas play. They really get on with it.
Both very compact styles, don't you think, Fred?
I do. Yeah, good.
No racket flourishes. It's just really compact, no nonsense, tidy. I wish I had learned to be able to do that.
And quite frankly, Philip, I'd take any one of these pros games, or just a bit of it. Just give me one component.
Worse than the last gallery and Hazard worse than second.
The most successful Hazard is televising. It's very good quality.
Yeah, we're lucky with the technology today, and it continues to improve. So, hopefully, we can get more clubs around the world also televising these matches. It's quite interesting on the YouTube channel. We keep getting the numbers building up, just people searching, finding it, discovering the game. It's a great asset for getting our niche sport known more widely.
15 love, the receiver leads. The chases are worse than last and Hazard worse than second.
It could be an
Worse
exhibition
than
for
the
the
last
book.
gallery.
If it were to possible. To accommodate 1,000 people. It's just not feasible, is it?
One of the great advantages is we were talking in the previous match was for the people who are sitting in the galleries here. They're just meters away from an elite sports person.
Yeah.
Able to just see the sweat dropping, and there's no other game that can be this close.
No, not at all.
Chase 30-15.
I like it when you can smell the burning wood as the burst
Yeah, wow.
off the wall.
Great ground coverage by John. He's really athletic.
Both very quick around the court. Okay. How's that? Is that right? I don't have a grip.
There's the second gallery. 40-15. 40-15.
Ben quite-
Chases second.
Ben quite happy to go for a second gallery chase end, just pick up a gallery, get up the service end. They're just warming up at the moment, really, aren't they, Philip?
Absolutely. It takes time to get set in.
Well, they've been waiting around for an extra hour and 20 minutes because of the length of the last match. So, they'll be pretty nervy, pretty keen to get some good points on the board here.
So the last match, Fred, went for what, 4 hours?
Yeah, close to, yeah, amazing.
Just under 4 hours. Classic roller serve, nice volley. Opening gallery. Lovely shot.
Great finish by Ben.
Shot from there.
Yep, bit of a powder trick by Ben, didn't quite come off, but he was just out of position. Great play by John, very quick around the court. Just forced Ben to be a little bit out of position on that shot, so well done, John. Good movement.
Out of court.
Yeah, nice to see John forcing there, that's great. Been a real revelation here at this tournament. Johnny came through, had a terrific match with Kieran
He
Booth.
certainly did, didn't he? It was a great performance. A very powerful player with great pace, Kieran, but he handled it superbly. Very good, steady technique and good strategy.
Yeah, great strategy and great temperament too.
Yes, indeed.
Good finish by
Bill
Bill.
from Ben. Lovely shot.
15-30.
It's a loose serve from Ben.
Sorry, worst standard you say? Very well, thank you. 15-30.
Standard of serving in the last match was particularly high. Did you think it was? Although there were 3 double faults from both players.
Yes, it was at interesting times too. They overall, hey, that's amazing though. They tried quite a few serves as we were talking, Owen and I commentating, and Alistair Curley. They were mainly on the railroad. Of course, Rob, you know, is going to stick with that every time. Chappie persevered with that for quite a long time, and then tried to mix it up a bit to try and get some other edge. Great
Very
shot,
good.
bottom of the
Very
tambour.
good turns off the timber. Lovely.
Great pickup, wasn't it, by John?
Oh, that's a superb shot into the corner.
Great sliding shot down the wall.
Lovely.
Good disguise. It's going to be a good match.
I'm sure it will be, Fred. Early days. Hopefully 5-setter.
And these guys are fit enough.
And have dinner very late.
Yeah, I think we're all pretty happy here. Big numbers here today in the galleries. Don't you think, Philip? What number would you estimate might be here?
Well, I was inside. That was full. Bar area pretty full. The side gallery was probably 50-70%, and then 10-15 people on top. So very well attended. It's always well supported here at this club.
And terrific having the boomerang on at the same time. I think that really helps. The largest, largest amateur tournament, handicap doubles tournament in the world. So we get a lot of people here, over 160 players, 30 teams come out to play, and so make some great galleries for the professionals. They love it.
Yes. And French representation and also Dutch, which is lovely to see.
Yeah, great to see you out here, isn't it? So Ben's off to a good start here, 3-1.
3-1.
It's not a great deal between the lighting was good, Fred. The new lighting is working very well.
Yeah, it's a very good even finish across the court. So no, the pros certainly comment on it when they come here. Everyone likes to play under good light, so that's good.
Lovely burst. Lovely burst from Ben.
He's a strong player, Ben.
So still most of the players persevering with railroads.
15.
He's going to change up now, Philip. I think you just called that one. Demi BK there, sliding in.
30-15.
Ben quite happy to take a chase, put one in his back pocket to get the switch of serve at the game point.
Good retrieve, John.
He's retrieving beautifully, I think, John.
And excellent force. It's interesting with the serving, Fred, that given Chris Ronson cut above the rest all those years ago, and reminding us of the possibilities with serving, the variations, the various strategies, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 alternative serves at least during a match. How most of the pros now stick to railroads, bobbles, maybe a side wall, occasional chandelle, high wall. It's still not using the extended repertoire of serves that are available to them.
Well, that's right, but they know each other pretty well, don't they, Philip? So they're probably going to say, well, and they know what they can perfect. So,
bad luck.
Game 4 games to 1, first set.
It's not bad luck at all. He won it on the hazard second gully.
any hazard was a good hazard in that case. So didn't get the ring of the bell though, Philip. We all like that, don't we?
We still got the bell.
We do. Ring of the bell when you hit it.
It's a lovely shot. Beautiful length. Underneath the grill from Ben.
Ben Matthews is hitting his rhythm now, isn't he? He's taking right control.
Yep.
30 love. Nearly a yard worse than the last gallery, 30 love.
Well, Matthews is the higher seed, so John will be really looking here to find something to put the pressure on Ben. He would have looked at his game in the earlier rounds.
What's the difference in handicap roughly, Fred?
I'm not quite sure. I might find that out during one of the breaks. But but what we've got is John's playing out of Philadelphia, so he doesn't get to have a big look at the at some of the UK players that often, except for the major championships. So he'll be feeling his way on court for a little bit.
Retrieve from John. Good depth. Depth and cut from Ben. Oh, it's lovely. Under half volley cross court from Ben Matthews.
Takes the next game, so we're 5-1.
Early days. That's good best.
Yeah, John will need to find a different serve. You can't put them there to Ben.
No, you're right. Well, I guess they're testing each other at the moment. It's a great experience for the youngsters. Lovely shot. Very pure into the grill.
Yeah, set up by that serve that had Ben back on the back wall there, and nice finish by John.
Bad luck.
14-15.
Just a little low from John, otherwise it would have been a fine shot.
Yes, couldn't quite control it. Yeah, Ben's just hanging back on that demi-piqué, isn't he, and just slotting it into the gallery when he needs it. Wouldn't mind getting up to the service end, and he just picks off that serve. Picks off a gallery.
As the game progresses, no doubt he'll find his rhythm, and he's not a highly experienced player, so he's probably a little nervous. There you go.
Yeah, so we just have helpers in the commentary booth here. Ben Matthews is off 6.6, and John plus 6.6. So he's and John's off 1.9.
Yeah,
minus 1.9. So what have we got? Almost 8 points there.
Yeah.
So that's a
Very good retrieve from John.
Game, that is the first set, 6 games to
1. Andrew Fowler. And then, yes, Ben beat Andrew Fowler, and he seeded 2 in the competition. And John Lumley had a superb win over local highly talented player Kieran Booth. Somewhat of a surprise that we talked earlier about. I think he just played superb controlled tennis, very disciplined, and demonstrated very, very good temperament. That's my first time in a commentary box, and so I sympathise with the listeners. And now I know how Michael Holding felt when he did his first commentary in cricket. What a marvellous commentator he's turned out to be. So there's hope for me yet, Fred. Oh, that's a superb shot cross court from Ben, base of the tambour. It'll take me a couple of hours to get into the rhythm, Fred.
Maybe
that gin and tonic is taking hold now.
And maybe a couple of G&Ts.
That's right.
That's good. In time, we'll probably see John be able to put a bit more weight behind those cut volleys. So, as we know, that is a really penetrating shot. Most of the top players have that in their back pocket now. So, and it's just a matter of degrees, how good they can get them and how much pressure they can put on their opposition. That's a beautiful backhand.
Beautiful. Ben's playing very well. It's a little overpowering at the moment for John, but
Chase better than 5, 15 all.
well, Ben's got very nice technique. Nice sliding cut shot from John into the corner. Gives him the serve.
John plays out of Philadelphia. So it's
yes, you mentioned so he's going to be restricted in terms of his practice partners, isn't he?
Yeah, we've just saying John plays out of Philadelphia, and it's a great club down there. He's certainly enjoying his tennis. He's improving a lot. I think it's a terrific, testament to John how rapidly his game's improving. Of course, he's grown up in a Lumley family, which originally hails from Melbourne. They're all staying together with Colin's father at the moment, and it's a full household. They've had a terrific tournament. They're all lined up to play, except for John, of course, in the amateur tournament, the Boomerang Cup. And we've seen a terrific performance from Penny Lumley to move through to the final of the ladies Open. So it's a great thing so far.
Yes, I was watching the game, Fred, as you were against Kate Leeming, and it was. Kate's got a lovely game, as you know, but she found it difficult to cope with the pace and strength of Penny, and particularly in terms of mobility getting across court. Some of Penny's very powerful, good length shots. But it was a good performance from Kate.
Yeah, I think so. The score belied the quality of the tennis.
Yeah.
Kate hasn't spent a lot of time on court the last couple of years in terms of injury, in terms of competitive tennis.
Yeah.
So I thought she was generally pretty pleased to be able to put up a performance with Penny. But Penny's had some good tennis of late, and she's striking a good ball.
She is indeed. Looking very, very good. I don't think Penny, well, shouldn't be so personable. She's barely changed to me in 15 years.
No, she's in good shape at the moment and really enjoying a good summer out here in Australia. That's a good pick-up by John.
Very good. Very good. The game's beginning to warm up, I think. Ben returning. Lovely shot from John. Off the timbre. Difficult to retrieve for Ben. I thought you'd had enough of me. Oh, right. Lovely shot from John into the corner under the grill. That's a superb shot. Superb volley straight into the grill from John Lumley.
Well, a big opportunity here for John. Let's hope he can close out.
It's a very talented family, aren't they? The real tennis, the Lumleys.
Absolutely. Well, Colin's a legend, so.
Colin was a consummate professional. I remember him vividly here with Chris Ronaldson as head pro at Melbourne and Lockie Dukar with Colin as the two assistants. So 3 pros we had in those days. And a marvellous atmosphere. As it is today, it's different. We've got how many pros now? 5?
Yes.
Including a junior, Fred?
Yes, exactly. We'd like to build up the juniors here. Young John Woods Casey, he had his first taste of an Open playing in this tournament.
Advantage to the receiver, chase the door.
Nice cut shot from John into the corner. I think John's game's it's become a little stronger the last game or so. And he's looking more relaxed. He's clearly got the talent to do what he did, to play so well against Kieran Booth. And cope with Kieran's extraordinary pace. It was a great effort. Lovely boast from John Lumley into the Denar.
That's a great pick-up off the camber.
That's a good pick-up too, also. The game's warming up. And a killer cut from Ben into the gallery corner.
John made him work though, didn't he? He got some great return of ball there.
Yeah.
Really digging him out, from getting low to the ball, low into the corners.
So do you think we could take this up professionally, commentating, Fred?
Hardly doubt it.
Exactly.
So I think we've, it'll be a very short future on the commentary, I believe.
I need a long apprenticeship.
No way.
That's extraordinary.
No way. Ben Matthews dropping back on his back foot, defending the dead on, and has just muffled one into the Whitty gallery. Came off the frame. Sign of apology back to his opponent.
Good shot. Good cut shot. Good length from John Lumley.
Yeah, I like seeing John go down there into Ben's backhand. Just he needs a strategy, needs to work on a few things. And that's always a great way to start. Just such a lovely backhand though, Ben.
Second gallery, 15 love.
He's got something there for insurance later. Needs to get up here. He's been stuck down there for a little bit.
We haven't mentioned for the audience, so they'll be keeping in touch with the game score.
Chase worse than 3. 2 chases. 15 love to the server. Second gallery, worse than 3.
point, Fred. It is permanently displayed on the screen, so we don't need to comment. That's a relief. My absent-mindedness these days, I'm bound to get it wrong.
One less thing for us to do, Philip.
And also, I didn't mention earlier, we've also got American representation again in the boomerang, which is lovely.
No, it's been pretty good. Of course, Kip Curran is Big Kip is always a regular out here, which is great. But we've got a few others in his contingent, which is fantastic. Well left by John. Nice hands off the tambour though by Ben. Great touch,
Yes,
but just got a little long.
That's got a very good feel.
Don't they? Yeah.
Young players. Yes, this game is definitely warming up. The rallies are longer, the rests are longer. Some very good retrieving, good attacking shots.
Oh, that's a great finish by
Good
John.
attacking
He worked hard
shot
on that.
from John, straight into the grill.
That's probably been the best point of the match so far. That was great work by both players. Had to take a winner to finish it.
Top force.
I think that's the big difference in the games. Ben's just more adept at that shot at this stage.
Woofy woo. As the late Robin Byrne would say, a woofy woo. And it's very sad to learn that Robin Byrne, member of the Exhibition Street Court, has
Just recently passed on
now
the 5th.
recently passed in much sadness. He had a very, very fine life and said as much only a month ago. He said he's had a wonderful, wonderful life, and this club was a very big part of it.
He's a great supporter of the club. Member for I don't know how many years.
Well, certainly from the 60s. He was part of the, also part of the team, the first Percy Finch team to, in the 60s, where we returned to that wonderful relationship we'd had with Hobart. Nice rally.
Terrific tennis. And both players getting their galleries when they need to, just to make sure they can switch ends. And just back onto Robin Byrne, he was also a great member of the Champagne Club here on a Friday night.
Oh, that's right. They even had their own tie made, didn't they?
Yes, they did. It kept the bar ticking over here in Melbourne for many years, particularly in the early days when of RMTC being at Richmond at Sherwood Street.
Well, I wasn't invited to become part of that august group because I couldn't afford champagne in those days.
Well, there are plenty of people down in the bar now. The noise is certainly amping up. Great pick up by Ben.
That's a good standard tennis. Very good.
Equally a good shot again by John.
Fulcio from Ben. Lovely cut shot deep into the forehand.
Yeah, picking up the ball. He's doing all the right things, young John. Wow, what a pick up. All he needed to do. Great pick up by John, staying in the point, but unfortunately gave a big opening there for Ben to take it out of play in the gallery.
Now that was a very good burst.
That's a nice
For
change
short
up,
chase, yeah.
don't you think?
Yes, indeed.
From John, I like that. Just mix it up a bit.
He is mixing it.
That's
bad luck.
Yeah.
Out of court.
Well, 2 games all. This is, Ben needs to pick it up a bit here. He's the favourite player. John's taking it right up to him.
unlucky.
Ben will be feeling most unlucky there because he's missed that by an inch on every occasion. Twice, 2 shots in at the grill and missed both times by an inch. Ends up with a hazard chase,
There's a
loses
fine
the
line.
serve.
Fine line in this game, isn't there?
Don't you love that though, the way the court's constructed to attract you to hit the winning shot, but if you miss it, you're going to be penalised.
Yes, I do. I remember listening to Wayne Davis' theories about the bander then. That's why when the Sydney court was constructed, if you recall, it had a pointy edge bander to eliminate the possibility of the ball hitting a flat bander.
Yeah.
And I think Green Tree's got the same situation. I'm not sure. Green Tree in York State.
Hazard chase, better than the door. Hazard.
Well, Ben's just hitting a bit of a soft spot here. It's a great opportunity for John. Let's see if he can take it.
Tight railroad.
It's a great serve.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Good retrieve from Ben.
Oh, that's a good spot too.
This is a good rest. Bad luck. Full Sierra.
That was good tennis.
So, I'm not sure, Fred, are the Americans able to watch this?
Yeah, everyone. Very good. All right, YouTube, Philip. So it's up there for posterity.
Well, I don't know. I didn't know the implications when I was invited up here, Fred. If I'd known the responsibility, I would have had...
Yeah, just mind what you say, Philip. It's, you'll be stuck here for good. Good finish,
lovely.
right, Ben.
Lovely boast from Ben.
That's a great shot. Yeah,
Great boast from John Lumley.
Ben had rattled off 3 points in a row and good recovery then by young John. So let's just see whether he can take this game. Dr. Juice.
Full Sierra again from
All
John
right.
Lumley. Very good depth of shot from Ben.
Wow, great tennis by
Cross-court.
both players.
John Lumley, beautiful cross court.
Save some big points here, John.
Yeah. The game is definitely warming up. The standard is very good indeed.
Great recovery then by Ben. That was an excellent shot by John onto the tamper. He has that double-handed backhand working superbly. He's dragging it right across his body into to make sure that they're always hitting that tamper or just missing.
Yep. Left the opening.
Advantage to the server, chase the first gallery.
And that's what Ben's weapon, isn't it? Anything loose, he can really just put it away into the dead-ons.
Absolutely.
Well, that's experience, Philip.
Indeed. And nice clean forces into the dead on. It's apparently something very satisfying.
I don't know that as much as you, Philip, I must admit. You like to put some weight on the ball.
They're being very kind.
Oh, you're one of the most stylish players in the club, aren't you, Philip?
Well, that's very kind. It's maybe stylish, but not necessarily effective.
I'm talking about that's what you wear around the club, Philip, not your game.
Right, yeah.
No, your game is very stylish too, I have to say.
We must have chats more often.
A very clean hitter of the ball.
Thank you. That's very kind of you.
Advantage to the receiver. Advantage receiver.
serve.
Yeah. Very good pickup from Tan. Beautiful.
Oh, wow, he almost got that one back. But that serve set up the point.
Yep.
So vital to get that serve running for you. Just that little bit of restriction for your opponent.
Indeed. Very good retrieving from both players. Lovely volley into the winning gallery from Ben.
This is a pretty big game. This is a pretty big game. It's tossing and turning here. Is that enough? It's not enough to Ben.
Yeah, sweet and easy.
What a big game. That's the fifth game, and Ben has held out. Great effort by John. Had his opportunities. Topped and changed. So 3 games to 2 to Matthews, and a great standard of play, got to say.
Superb base from John. Very good result. Short chase.
I like that shot of John's in posting across there. He's pretty quick on his feet, so he can move into position to actually put some muscle in behind that. And that's he's getting it to good length, and it's not enabling Ben to close in. You get that extra double angle as the ball comes off 2 walls, the dead-on wall and the side wall, so service wall. So I think it's a great shot for him to keep trying to use that one.
Absolutely. They're both very talented players. And I still don't know the age of Ben. We established that John is 21, so he's got such enormous potential. Ben must be, is Ben 25, 26, I'm guessing? Well, I would have done some homework, but I was very generously invited to come and commentate. And had I known a little earlier, I certainly would have done some homework. I should know the ages of both players.
Well, I think, Philip, that the people watching and listening to the commentary here are getting what they're paid for.
Very good.
15 love. Worse than a yard, worse than 1.
I was talking to my wife earlier and saying I can go watch the Australian Open lawn tennis, or it's on plexi-pave, or the surface that we have in Australia.
Yep.
And this is an exceptional game. I've really had it after 4 hours. I can watch real tennis all day, 9 in the morning to 9 in the evening. And such a wonderful multi-dimensional game, and it's a pity that more people don't have access to it.
Well, I suppose the great thing about putting in technology like this that we have now in Melbourne and other clubs around the world are investing in is that people can have access. They can get to see it, learn about it online, and also what's terrific is that there's some good footage there for the players to see and have their posterity as well.
So all this is this available on YouTube?
It is. Yes. So we have our own channel, and it's all. We've recorded most of the matches for the Open so far. Oh, good finish, John.
Very good stand, very good finish.
It's good decision making, John. Well coached, of course, by his father in the junior years.
Absolutely, he's had the very best of coaching from a young age,
and it is very helpful. Camden Riviere has also had a lot of coaching from a very early age. He's been on court for many years, so it is a distinct advantage.
Well, I had the pleasure of playing Camden in 1995 when we tried to play every court in the world on a tour with 6 of us, including Ted Cockram. And I can't remember what age Camden would be then, but he obviously had an enormous style and potential at the age of, he must have been perhaps 10, 11.
Yeah, like a young
Or
Agassiz.
maybe younger.
40-30 receiver leads. Hazard chase, better than the yard. Hazard 31.
And it's a heavy racket for a young kid. So when they get out there and start using them, it's a great effort.
Juice.
Yeah.
Well, I remember our local man,
Miscued that one, John.
Frank Filippelli, head professional. His mother worked here. Frank used to come in as a young boy, age of 7, 8 years of age, and the pros made a special racket for him, picked the lightest frame, cut it down. So Frank has been playing this game, I think, since about the age of 8.
It's a big advantage. So John's got a let off here.
Yeah.
Well done. He needed that. He lost the last 2 points, and he just didn't move well to the ball, and he just missed a couple of what should have been, these guys standard, relatively easy shots. So he lost 2 points in a row. Let Ben just jump ahead in this game, and he's now just going to let off as one just clipped the edge of the grill. He's managed to slot one into the gallery for second gallery. So he's got an opportunity up at the service end now. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah. And
4 games to 2.
4 games to 2.
Yeah, what a difference that fifth game would have made if young John hadn't picked it up.
Yep. Absolutely.
You don't want to let Ben settle into his groove.
Second gallery.
There's not a great deal in this match, seems to me.
No.
It's both attacking well and some very fine retrieving. Good length balls.
Hazard. Hazard worse than 2 chases. Second gallery. Hazard worse than 2.
Well, they're fit young men. So
Well, there should be, Fred.
I don't think 5 sets is really going to worry them.
Hopefully no osteo setting in yet.
What are you speaking for yourself, Philip? How's your body holding up?
At least I'm able to use it as an excuse. No, my knees are stuffed. Too much landscape gardening and lifting wine boxes, I think, over many years.
Well, that'll do it for you. Nothing about the tennis.
Nothing to do with the tennis.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Lucky break for Ben.
That is lucky when it hits. Usually it's like as a result of skill, but
well, young,
if you know what I mean. But that was coming off the concrete, the winning gallery.
And John only missed the last gallery to win the chase by an inch.
Yeah. Another superb shot from Ben, just missing the tambour.
Very good length. A little bit of extra side spin on that, pulled it off the wall, forced the error.
That's reading the ball well,
Aren't they?
15-40.
Well, that's the first.
Many unforced errors.
That's the first one from Ben for a little while. He's had a purple patch here.
Very good atmosphere in the club, Fred, as there always is with not only with the Australian Open, but having the boomerang people here as well, visitors from overseas being able to watch it. As you said earlier, it's a very good atmosphere. People catching up with each other.
Well, I think both the pros and the amateurs really enjoy. The pros are enjoying the large galleries.
Yes, we've got the nice wickets.
Yeah, they're certainly lifting, and there's the moans and groans and the different points when they come and go. And it's certainly hard to hear when you're in the commentary box on some occasions when a great rest is in play.
So we've got the opening cocktail party for the boomerang on Monday.
Yes.
And mid-tournament dinner on the Friday, I think, is it?
Yes, it is. Well, I think we'll probably have about 220 odd people at the cocktail party here in the club.
220.
So I think it'll be a great atmosphere. So that'll be the final. That'll be the final of the men's and the women's. So it'll be a big night. And then we follow that up on the Tuesday, the next day, with the doubles.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's a superb treat. Festival of tennis. Wonderful.
And of course, all boomerang entries get the ticket price for the boomerang includes entry into the cocktail party and all the functions.
Yep.
Yes,
lovely
he finished that.
Straight into the grill.
That's a pretty handy double-handed backhand, I got to say. Will we see you be trying that out soon enough, Philip?
I try everything, Fred. I try everything I can, but it doesn't always work.
I know that feeling.
That's another lovely burst from Ben.
5-2, another game,
Into
rattles
the
off
dinner.
for Ben. John's trying a fair bit here, but when that ball comes out on the serves and it gives Ben a free hit, he's pretty accurate.
Do you think there's much in this game now?
No, it's just every now and again that when the serve drifts out or a shot drifts out that Ben can wind up on and hit, particularly when he's on the receiver's end. I have to say, he can really just put it where he wants it into the dead on. Such a big target for skillful players like this. A lot smaller target for fellas like you and me.
John.
It's always not easy when you're going backwards.
No.
It's good defence by Ben.
Excellent shot from Ben straight into the...
Well, he was ready for that boast, wasn't he, then?
Yes, he handled it, given that it was coming across his body.
Yeah. He read it very early and enabled him to just put it away.
Have you got a team in the boomerang tree?
I do indeed. I just was commentating in the previous match with Owen. And Owen Guest, yeah, Richard Allen, that's correct. Paul Retschko.
Strong team.
Yep, and Nick Jones from the UK. So good fun crew, and of course Wally Cockrum. Owen and Wally are my lower handicappers, and Richard. So I'll be playing a little bit up in the gallery, I think, Philip.
Strategic, Fred.
I'll be calling yours a lot. How about you, Philip? What's your agenda?
Well, I'm not playing. I'm not playing boomerang this year. I've got so few friends now. Couldn't manage to get 4 others to play with. But we used to have the Cardinals for quite a few.
Yeah, pretty successful team too. Yeah. We'll miss the Cardinals. Are usually pretty good on with the red wine.
Very
on
good
occasion,
socially.
I would have thought.
Very good socially.
And a group of low handicappers.
Yeah, sometimes we did have to face some pretty hairy handicaps, and of course some of us don't have the discipline to cope with that.
That's a pretty good effort by Ben. He's rattled off. It was very tight in the midsection of that set,
Yeah.
but Ben's just settled and serving very nicely, picking off his chases when he needs to. They're both using the galleries a lot to win serves. So nice play by Ben to take the first set 6-2.
Yes. Very well done. Early days. That's a lovely shot. Just superb length.
Just well positioned, wasn't he, Ben, to take that shot?
Yes. There's not much overhitting in this match so far. It's been generally Very good length, very little on the penthouse.
And when they do go on the penthouse, they're forced to go there. They're just they're doing very, very good defensive shots. And it's pretty hard to control some of those because the ball is coming at 160 k's and whatnot, so it's moving around.
Plenty of time to deliver that into the grill, set up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what John was thinking then. It's was he trying to go down the line, but just overhit it?
Not sure, Fred. I just think it was just one of those little shots.
Yeah.
I prefer alternate to play. Good short turn. It's a chase.
He's got lovely hands, hasn't he, John? He can really take the pace off like that.
He has.
Put it on when he needs to, and his chipping out of the corners is sublime.
Well, at 21, he's got a long way to go. He's got plenty of
time. Yeah,
plenty of time to improve, and he's got a very good temperament, excellent temperament. Apparently, well, I've seen him here, and he's got little I've seen him here. He's obviously got good temperament, but by all accounts, he has, as has Ben.
No, it's a nice chat with John just in the pro shop, and he's a really lovely fella, lovely young bloke. Well, knowing the parents, I would think nothing less.
When you think about it, the whole tennis fraternity, real tennis fraternity, is got an abundance of just charming, very pleasant people, very well behaved, generally courteous, and
very sporting too, very terrific sportsmanship.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And the chase of the game is the first game of the third set.
First game of the first set.
Yeah, what he had to do there, Ben.
What do you think? How do you think John can improve his winning points here?
Be interesting to see how he serves here. I think this is where it's Ben's just been able to have a few free hits. Too many.
Yep. There we go.
He's got to put that away. Yeah, he has to put that away.
That was a bit loose.
Yep.
But having said that, I'm reluctant to criticise anyone's shot.
So that's better length.
Yes, that was a beautiful length.
Yeah. Just has to compose himself, not get carried away, and think he has to go harder.
Nice gaily coloured racket. Whose club is that? Racket. Yellow and...
I don't think I'd miss that in the night time.
The racket makes a difference to your game, the colour of the racket.
Easy to find on the peg filler.
Exactly. Full Sierra.
He just caught out of position then.
Yeah, he was.
He's having a little wry smile, saying, how did I miss that? Why was I standing there? That's bread and butter for Ben if he comes out and have that much time to slide a ball down into the backhand. That's a good call, Kate. Kate Leeming marking. She's doing a fine job.
Yep, made the most of it. John made the most of that loose ball. Off the timbre. It's the winning area.
So, on to Juice here. Kate Leeming, she's a terrific member of our pro team here in Melbourne.
Second gallery, Juice.
Chapman has the advantage receiving. See what he can make of this now.
It'll be good for John if he can put a run on the board here.
In the previous game with Rob Fay, Chapman, it's the standard returning.
Extraordinary.
Superb.
Advantage to the receiver, takes the second gallery.
Classic balls from Fay. Floor wall with the curving ball. Side spin.
Very hard to do much with. Terrific pickups there by John.
Yes.
Nice finish though by
Yes, indeed.
by Ben and the Enders.
Good serve, good railroad, kept low.
And that's why they do the railroad.
Well, when it's good, it's great. But if it's not, it's like any serve. But I guess, Fred, there must be a reason why, generally speaking, the pros prefer the railroad
Well,
as a percentage serve.
Yeah.
Good attacking shot from John.
Yeah, it was. It's great.
Forces the error.
Two very good shots by John. The railroad just happened to pop out a little bit too far on that previous occasion, whereas that's better. Yeah, good shot.
Usual unforced error from Ben.
Took the pace off it though, John.
Yes,
That was a good
slow
decision.
ball.
Yeah. A bit more deceiving, some of those ones.
Another clean shot into the grill. Very sweet. Very satisfying, apparently, that shot.
Yeah, I wouldn't know really, Philip. I don't hit them that often. Often enough, anyway.
Oh, loose ball.
We're still in it.
Had the opportunity to kill it. Ben,
Yeah.
still in play.
Can John make him pay?
Still in play.
He has
He's
too.
won the point.
Well, that's
Well
a great
done.
effort by John.
Advantage receiver.
Okay, here's an opportunity. John Lumley, can you take it?
Yes.
Great effort. He put the weight on it. Put the weight on it, and it was a ball to be hit too. So well done.
Good attacking tennis.
Yeah, like it. That's a great
Another.
shot.
I think his confidence is lifting now. He's played some very good tennis in the last 2-3 games, particularly.
There we go again. Rattle three off in a row.
And a fine burst. Fine.
Well, that shot's worked well for him today, so it's a good thing.
Fine burst, short chase. They're both very attractive players to watch on.
I agree. There's a lot to like about both of them. That worked
Too good off the timber.
Yeah, nice change of pace. You don't need to do much more than that when you hit the bottom of the timber.
That's a very loose shot.
That's a good shot by Ben, so put him right under pressure.
Indeed.
Yeah, there we go.
Deservedly won the point.
Yeah, that was a great recovery shot by Ben, and he slid it down there into John's forehand, but so deep, couldn't do much with it. It's a great shot.
Excellent return of serve
John's
from
playing
John.
well.
He is, yes. More assertive with his game now.
Yeah, you're right there with that comment, Phil. He's lifted up a notch.
Just trying to remember the handicap difference, but it does
Close to weight.
Yes.
Close to weight.
Yeah.
Lloyd's 30 all. Chases a half a yard, and then best of the yard.
Plus 6.6 to Ben, and I think
Chases half a yard.
minus 1.9 to John.
It's a very fine handicap at the age of 21.
Good effort to get that way.
Good defence.
Yeah, well done, John.
40-30. Chase better than a yard.
As you said, terrific defence by John. He was really under pressure. Ben really slugging those into the dead on. It's a great, unplayable serve.
Beautiful sidewall serve.
2 games
2 games
to 1.
to 1. Well,
Well served out, John. Oh, great recovery shot. You stretched forward. Great shot, Ben.
that's good length. Forces the arrow. Very good retrieve. Oh!
15-30.
Again, a bit of a woofy whir.
Both those
Ben.
last two shots weren't what both players expected.
A bit too fast for him in front of him.
Excellent defence.
Press the door. 15-30.
John just needed to take the pace off for that one, but went for the grill, missed it.
Twice.
Ben happy to be serving, so slots it into the galleries and moves up to the service end.
So the World Challenge coming up in May in Newport, Rhode Island.
That'll be terrific.
Are you going?
I am probably 90% there at the moment. One more thing to finalise, and the tickets will be booked.
Well, you should go. It's appropriate
Absolutely.
that you go.
Absolutely.
I should be going. Dan and I should be going, but we're not.
15-30.
I don't know why.
2 chases off the door.
That's a great opportunity to see Rob defend again.
Quite remarkable, isn't it?
It is remarkable. That's a great serve by Ben.
It was a good serve.
Yeah, and brought up
40-15.
a
Chase the
looser
door.
return and the error. The second shot by
40-15.
John.
On the tight railroad.
Oh, that's good weight.
And a good length.
Game 2 games all. 2 all, third set.
Yeah, he deserved that game. Played very well.
Yep. Consolidated. So back to 2-all. This seems like it's repetitious of
Just
the
short.
first set, Philip.
Indeed.
Well, in the first set, the fifth game was a doozy.
Some good rest coming up already. Yes, finishing it off. Good finish from Ben off the timbre. Good pace.
What a great rest. That's what we come here to watch, isn't it? Tennis like that.
Yeah. So many things going on in this game. And as great a game as the old lawn tennis is. Likes of Federer, Djokovic, wonderful to watch, but not as multi-dimensional as this game. That's a little idiosyncrasy here in the Melbourne Club, where we have this, the price for changing the surface is that we do have a magnificent viewing area from which we're commentating. This large window.
Again, great weight by Ben, just guiding it into the corners, those last 2 shots, last 2 points, and he's skipping away here. It's an important game.
Interesting, I think I heard what Faye say earlier. He won't play a ball off the penthouse is going to be a fault. Now, sometimes we amateurs play, and probably professionals, they feel they can get a good attacking shot off the penthouse. It's going to go for a fault, but they think there's an advantage in playing it. Well, Rob Fay thinks that's definitely not the way to go. I heard him say so in the previous match.
Well, it drags you a long way up the court, and if you're taking the volley, if it's short on a row, or a bobble or something like that, you're going to be way out the court. If you don't put it away, you're going to be well out of position.
3-2 finished off. Beautiful boast from Ben Matthews.
Again.
Another 4 straight into the dead arm.
So he just was able to pick it up at the right times, Ben, hasn't he, today?
Yes, he has. A loose shot there.
Got away with it.
Worse than the door.
I thought one of the privileges of a commentator friend was drinks and sandwiches.
Very low.
Yeah, where are they? Let's, do we put a protest in?
Chance.
Oh, great recovery.
Chase, more than the ad, worse than the last. 2 chases.
Possible ball to Reed, isn't it, when it shoots off the bando like that.
Well, Ben's just, he's out of position, but manages to twist and then do a boast near the winning gallery. Such presence of mind to make a quick decision like that, and ended up gave away a chase in the end, but he got it back in there with a nice chase for him. It could have been a disaster of a point for him. You and I would have popped that straight into the winning gallery, I think, if we had attempted it.
Well, you might have done.
I was waiting for that.
I drink water when I'm on court. I don't have any performance-enhancing drinks.
And you drink gin when you're commentating?
No, I don't. But the colours of the drinks the players are having these days vary from puce to purple to blue. I don't know what they put in them.
Yeah, who knows?
Stylish play, classical play. Now, lovely finish into the grill from Ben Matthews.
I suppose on the drink thing, Philip, we're not on court long enough to
Exactly.
require
Well, that's what I was going to say.
multicoloured drinks.
There's not much of a performance to enhance, from my perspective.
Second gallery, 40-15. 40-15 is going to see the chase the second.
Just reflecting on that previous match, the Faye Chapman match, and really was at the highest standard, wasn't it? Very exciting, and backwards and forwards.
And Rob really had to work.
He did.
Work for a win.
40-15 to the receiver. Chase the second gallery. Chase the second. Game 4 games to 2. 4-2.
So 4 games to 2, finishing off with a lovely length cut shot floor wall from Ben Matthews.
In love.
Putting the pressure on now, Ben.
15-all. Ready, 15.
Anyway, I can. Very fine wrist.
No way, that was fantastic tennis. That Matthews second
Basin
last shot
Tambo
off that,
finished off by
off the tambour was
John
amazing.
Lumley.
Yeah. Great tennis.
little silence from the microphone previously. We just, which the listeners probably relieved. Just to remind you, tomorrow Sunday is the ladies' semi-finals. On the Lim Court at 11 a.m. and on the Hamer Court at midday. So you can't obviously watch both of them at the same time. Should be very interesting games.
Well, the players are enjoying this as well as the audience. This is a terrific contest now. They're both playing exceptional tennis. The crowd's loving it.
Nice length.
Advantage.
Ben, nice cut.
It's
It's rewarded with a short chase.
They're fit young men, aren't they? You know, they're looking pretty good. Nick out there. They've been playing a while now.
Well, they should be the last 10 sets, Fred. They're early 20s.
Yes, indeed. No, they're looking in really, really good condition. The conditions on court are terrific at the moment. It's not hot.
And there's no rain.
You've got to love a dry track. All right, so they're picking up a few balls here, which will be good. Give Case a little bit of respite from marking. It is quite tiring marking. They have to be concentrating as markers. This is a championship, so championship semi-final.
So it's an advantage to the server, chase 3 yards. Chase 3.
So a simple bobble. And John goes for goes to attack it, unfortunately into the net.
Yeah, it's a bit of a pity again. It's running similar to the first set, isn't it, Philip? 5-2 now. Ben's just broken away again.
Perhaps just a little more control. some more pressure on with good length balls, nothing off the back wall from John, and into the net from a good railroad.
That's right. Serve.
It's getting away. It's getting away a little bit now, isn't it?
Good force.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes. That's another chance.
What can he do with it now?
And predictably backhand. Not up, but
What a superb pickup. He travelled a long way across that court to pick up that ball.
yes, they're fit. They're very fit.
Yeah, Ben did not think that was coming back. Ricocheting underneath the grill and did not go in. Pops out. A big stretch. Put it in play and manages to pick up a chase. So
Look at the mobility, Fred, of these players, and it's wonderful to see, isn't it? Look on with envy, but then they put in a lot of hard work.
it's a distant
In the
memory.
gymnasium and all the hidden stuff that we don't see. Practice, the physical exercise, a lot of effort. What's that all saying about perspiration? 95%, talent 5%.
Well, they work hard. They sure do.
Oh, out of court.
Good shot by John. He had a quick reflex by Ben, but just couldn't quite control it. There's a chase now. Will Ben try and take it out of play?
Just misses the good try. Good try.
And did enough. Did enough.
Gary. Defense. Good attacking, good defense. Not that time. John.
Yeah, it's a great shot by Ben. So he's been playing a little bit with Rob. Or at least bottling himself a bit on Rob.
Sure.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
The National League in the UK is very strong, isn't it? That's the
Yes.
great advantage for the English players. And don't have to travel huge distances like the United States, for example. Trying for the grill, misses. Good rest.
He's really scrambling
And
now. He's
the
got
shot.
an opportunity. Yes, well done.
Makes the most of it. Well done, John.
He really worked hard to stay in that point. And again, he was rewarded. Let's hope he can get a game here. Go to 3-5.
Double-handed shot from John.
Ben's had enough.
Cheerful fellow too, isn't he? He's often got a smile on his face like his sister.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they've been taught to smile whenever it's happening by their father. Not that I remember Collins smiling all that much
Well, I see
during his heyday.
I see him smiling a bit in the galleries here at the moment, watching his kids.
He must be very proud.
Yeah.
Very proud.
Well, let's see what John can do with this. Ben's decided to slot one into the gallery so he can come up here to serve.
Advantage to the receiver. Chase the last gallery.
His railroad's been working pretty well for him, so let's see whether he sticks with that.
Well, this is a gettable game. Last Gary chance for him.
What a great serve.
Unfortunately, yeah, very good serve.
See, that railroad has been working really well for him.
He has served well.
Yeah.
Comes into the wall nicely.
bad bounce there.
Betting second, Juice.
So we'll have another change of ends before this game ends.
It's betting 6. 2 chases. Betting second and betting 6, Juice.
So sitting at Juice, 2 chasers.
So just again, to remind people here in Melbourne that we have the 2 semi-finals for the ladies on at 11 and 12. Tomorrow it's Sunday. And it'd be great to see you here.
That'll be doubles, Philip, won't it?
Doubles, yeah. I'd read you the names, Fred, but I haven't got the spectacles.
I love it. I'm in the same boat, Philip. So let's keep them guessing. They'll have to just come back or look up on the YouTube channel anyway, and we'll be saying who's playing.
Well, it's going to be a fine match. Faye Bollerman versus McKay Blandon in the first, and Lumley versus Leeming Edwards in the second semi-final.
They'll be good matches.
Indeed.
It'll be the English. Well done, John. He's picked up his third game. He's still in this.
Yes, he is indeed.
It'll be interesting to see the Faye Bollerman English-Dutch combination in action.
Well, as you know, Sascha's say working. Is that correct?
She's on
she's a guest
gap year, if you will.
A gap year, yes. It's a wonderful opportunity for her, and she's fit in so well, as most of these visiting youngsters do. Melbourne Club. It's a great opportunity for them, and good for us to have them in the pro room.
And she's a great fun and encourage all the young kids here in Melbourne to get on court, which is terrific.
Yes.
And she'll learn a lot playing with Claire. Current
Absolutely.
Ladies World
What a
Champion.
marvellous experience for a young woman. Marvellous experience. Wish I could play with Claire.
No, she's
We don't have
terrific,
doubles, do we?
terrific out here today. In an earlier round, so it's made her way into the final. And she'll be playing Penny Lumley. Tune into that 5 o'clock on Monday.
Yeah, it should be an exciting final. It's a lovely shot from John. Just a nice compact return of serve. Good result. He's varying his game nicely.
Great shot. Very happy with that. Bit of a fist pump. Getting right back into this game. And happy to take his chases, these galleries. This is good. We're getting some interest. Ben shot out to a 5-2 lead, and we've got John Lumley putting some more pressure back on Ben Matthews, the favoured seed in this competition.
Perhaps the difference, Fred, is that
in
Ben,
this match, should I say?
Yeah. Perhaps the difference, Fred, is at the moment Ben's just not making quite as many unforced errors, which is understandable due to experience, or the lesser experience of the younger man, but there you go. That was going to be a
fault. He's put it out of court, Ben has. There we have a game here, Philip. Second set is, the second set's really running into a nice finish here. 4-5. John Lumley coming back, and Ben Matthews.
play serve.
The last gallery.
Last go. Oh,
How many gallery chases have they been, Philip?
Well, straight away
taking lots of them, aren't they?
Yeah, they want the serves as soon as possible. And that's a lovely shot. Base the tamper. Can't do better than that.
He wanted to take that early, didn't he? To take
Yes.
his partner off balance, and he managed to pick up the base of the tamper. Nice shot.
15-30.
Good length by Ben then.
Very good length. Lovely shot. It's very nice, clean grill shots from both players.
Well, this puts a different perspective on it, doesn't it, Philip?
Now, Fred, we normally have a hardboard in there, don't we, with a design on it.
Yes, I do.
We've chosen to abandon that permanently, or
Well, if you can make out there in one of the shots, you'll see there's a chair sitting in there, Philip. And
yes.
that's for the finals. We'll have a marker sitting there for calling the line markings and has a chaser. So,
and that is a good idea. That is a good idea. It's just that we missed the thud. It's a very satisfying noise the ball makes when it hits that board,
I can't agree more.
as opposed to going quietly into the netting.
Lost the chase. 30-40.
30-40. Ben's got the serve. Can he hold out here and take the set, or are we going to go to 5-all? Big point here for young John. Oh, it's gone to juice. Just didn't find the dead on there. That's what he was searching for. But Ben, great defence. Managed to block it back.
It's good that John chose to attack though.
I agree.
Good length.
Good
length
got
floor
a set
shot.
point here. John will have to regroup.
He's better than the last gallery. Advantage receiver, better than the last gallery.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of it'll be tough to come back from 2 sets down, but
Well, it's not there yet, Philip. John was very disappointed to give away that. He was 40-15 up on the change. Could have gone to 5-all.
yes,
And he's facing a set point.
Advantage to the receiver, chase better than the last gallery. Better than the last.
So he has to save this point to pull it back to juice. Oh, bad luck, John. Yep. So 3 sets.
very good match.
Well done.
Played in good spirit too.
Good 3 straight sets there by Ben. Great play by John. Have to say, John should be pretty happy with his performance out of this tournament. It's a great effort. He's made a semi-final and an open. No one can take that away from him. He's got a lot of good qualities about his game. His retrieving is terrific. That double-handed backhand is a real weapon for him. The way he can pull that ball around his body, he can really twist his opponent sometimes. It's a bit unexpected, and I think full credit to John. What do you think about Ben's game?
Well, I thought the difference was he made fewer unforced errors and a very controlled game as you'd expect from a slightly more experienced player. But just a very, very entertaining match to watch. And as you say, John should be very pleased with himself. And I'd just like to thank you for inviting me for my first time ever commentating. It was very good of you to invite me. And now I feel, now I understand how Richie Benno felt.
He did that. He will have done that a few more times than we have. Eh?
Give me 50 years, and I might might improve a little bit.
Oh, well,
but thank you again, Fred.
Okay,
And,
it's been a pleasure,
been
Philip.
most enjoyable.
It's been a pleasure, Philip. We'll give this a wrap, and we look forward to seeing you all, or at least commentating and whatever for you tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Cheers.
Thank you.